Hey, what's up guys? Clue here, come back with a new video. Today's video playing City Skylines. We're getting some really interesting views. Oh, there we are, fixed it. I just noticed, I didn't realize, but we seem to have a lot of people on this line. Wait, do I not have... So the new expansion came out, the campus expansion. And I've bought it, but a few of my mods aren't working correctly. There's a few of them that I'd like to sort out if it's possible, but yeah, there's a few little issues. Actually, I'll just quickly fix this up before I forget again. Or before I forget seeing it. So I need to go to this one. As you saw, there is an issue with one of the mods I'm using. This one. This is all messy, which it previously was, but holy crap, there's a lot of people. Well, that number doesn't even make sense. So I'm just gonna add like as many as possible, come back in a little bit and see if that works. Yeah, so there's a few mods that I've noticed that aren't working too well. My traffic manager mod isn't working 100%. That's struggling. My what's it? Not traffic manager. Public transport one that allows me to choose the trains and all that. It's not working great. It's working, but it could be better. As you can see, Eden Heights is Eden Heights? Yeah, Eden Heights has grown back, which is really good to see considering I did demolish it pretty hard. I don't remember if last video I added in the commercial, but if I did add it in last video, then here it is. I'm just gonna fix this because I didn't notice this was a thing. Down there. I don't like bridges where there doesn't need to be bridges. But yeah, so I think this video is going to be us building our little campus. Well, it's not going to be little, but it's going to be our university. If I can even find where it is. Okay, so campus, industry area. So I think I just do paint campus area. And then the goal is just kind of this area for now is going to be our campus. I don't know what the university will be. The university will be called Springwood University at first. Maybe I can find a fun little name to give it, but for now it is just going to be our university. So with the university mod, you paint in a area and then you choose out of a trade school. I don't think they do anything like anything different, but you got a trade school, you've got a liberal arts, and you got a university. I'm just quickly checking. Is there anything special about this one that's like I should get it instead? Well, considering IT club, IT increases campus attractiveness, commencement, academic statute, auditorium, laboratories. Wait, does the laboratories do anything? No. Okay, it doesn't seem like they actually provide anything for the city, whereas the one that I'm... Oh, actually, police academy. Okay, there is a police academy in it. School of tourism and travel. Okay, engineering increases the attractiveness. So yeah, each different one of these does a different thing. So in this case, this one, the police academy increases the increases the patrol car count, the jail capacity, and police department effectiveness, which is pretty good considering it's just a university adding. So this is going to give people education level of higher education. So considering that, so it's not just a university you're putting in and you're spending a bit more money, you're actually getting more bonuses from it. So this one's tourism. So it increases the income from all commercial zones, which is obviously a pretty nice little thing to have. And engineering increases the generic industry zones of the income and reduces the city water consumption and sewage consumption. Oh, sewage outlet. You don't consume sewage, thank God. That'd be pretty disgusting. And then you've got the School of Education, which increases. So the liberal arts has three of its own, which is the School of Education, which increases the effectiveness of the education. Environmental studies, which I think garbage. It reduces the garbage accumulation. It's a really hard word to read. And then the School of Economics, it helps local office zones increase revenue without upsetting the city's populace. Faculty increases campus attractiveness. Yeah. So when we get into this, which I'm gonna go the university, I think, because it's a good starting spot. Yeah. Even though I don't really need the School of Science because pollution's not a thing in my city because of the Eden project, but we're gonna go to the university because I think it looks the coolest, anyways. So I built this little like roundabout here, as you can see, and we're just gonna place this right there. And now University Campus of Springwood. And then if we click here, you can see that the reputation level is unrecognized. We have an academic year of, I think it's 40 weeks. Yep, 40 weeks. And then we have levels. So the way you level up is to get a required amount of students, academic works, and campus attractiveness. You can see that you make money off your tuition and expenses. We have a capacity of 0. I'll show you how to increase capacity in a moment. Academic works, they are here. Over the at the end of each year, you have a possibility of getting a academic work. Currently, I have a 30% chance of getting one. That's the base chance, and then for every academic staff I have that is here, it increases it by a little amount, as well as the buildings that I have built. So if you read further down, it says a campus has a chance to create one academic work per 500 students each academic year, up to 4 academic works a year. So, and you can also put in research grants, which are $50,000, I guess, and it will increase the chance of getting a academic work in that field. Then you have your policies. So these come later because they're varsity sports. We'll get into that as probably later on, not even in this episode, I'd say. That's going to be a while away. But yeah, we have student healthcare, which will mean that our students will feel healthier, I guess, and it increases the cost of each student. Free lunch, which makes students happier because obviously they don't have to pay for lunch. I'd be happy if my uni did that every day. But it also costs you $1 per person, which is a really cheap lunch. Visiting scholars will increase the faculty bonus, but also make the faculty cost more. And then universal education means that they don't have to pay for their university, but you pay a bit more. You're not making the money off university at that point. I'm just going to pause the game because it's going to start going whack. So I've done a little bit of changing around here. You can see that this road's now become a roundabout with our transport hub being here, because my goal is to somehow get this to work into our city a bit better, into our university, because university is going to become a big traffic hub. So I'm hoping that doesn't become too much of an issue. I do have this here, which I don't actually want anymore. I don't even know how I'm going to make a purpose out of this exit here, but maybe that becomes a thing that we can do later. Probably not, to be honest. Is there anything else I did? I did add a bit more commercial because we've just had a big commercial request. Also, with the destruction of Eden Heights, we lost a lot of people, which meant there was not enough jobs for our industrial area. So they have started complaining that they started complaining and then realized that I couldn't provide them with more people, so they left. Also redesigned this area quite differently. I do need to change that road, but I'll do that later. We had a lot of traffic building up right here and then squishing into that area, and I decided that that just wasn't going to work. So we moved it. Metro got moved. I think that's about it. But yeah, so we're going to go on to finish off or at least start our university. So it's always in the school tab. And so we have the dormitory, which will increase our capacity. We have a study hall, which increases capacity as well as attractiveness. Needs to be placed within the... so all of these need to be placed in the area. All these buildings here, I believe. I'll get onto that one at the end. I've already explained it. It's a school of law. We have groundskeeping, which means the land value of the campus and the campus attractiveness is increased. Land value is kind of weird now that I've already put the monument in. We've got the futsal club, which also just increases attractiveness. So the more attractive your place is, the more likely people are going to go, and the faster you'll level up. And then you've got a bunch of these other ones that will unlock as we become slowly more recognized and renowned and prestigious and such. We also have museums. That only happens when we get prestigious, so I'll go over those later. And then we do have our sporting facilities. So American football, baseball, track and field, basketball, and swimming, or aquatics. Yeah, we might get into this episode, but we'll see. So dormitories. How are we going to do that? I think we might put our dorms over this side because... Actually, what I can do is change these to these 3 lanes. Yeah, they are. Just to reduce the noise. I also worked out a better way of doing this whole system here, which I'll look into later on. But yeah. Now I can start off with... Is it here? There. And we've got pathways. So there's pathways with trees and pathways without trees. Cars can't go on the pathways, obviously. And the trees are just decoration. I don't think they actually provide anything else, but I want my city to look nice, so... I want my place to look nice. So actually, what I'm going to do is... put in a road through here. Coming out. Because our people in our dorms are going to want to be able to walk around, but also want to have to drive into the area. Well, that's my thinking anyways. You don't... Like, usually you want to park at your dorm. You don't want to have to... you don't want to have to park your car over here and then walk all the way to go to your room. So now we do have more capacity. So campus area info, we'll go back to the information, and our capacity is 1,200 now. You can see that people have already started joining. So we already have quite a few students. I'll actually go around and turn off all our universities in the area in a little bit. We do need power, which that's going to be the fun part of this whole thing as the game goes on, is actually just trying to make sure the power fits around properly. But now that we have this, I'm going to add pathways through this area. Like this. And just like that. So the university actually has nice pathways already on its main building, which is really helpful. Although it doesn't have... a pathway here, which is weird. So I think we'll then keep this as our area for just faculty for students, as in our dorms. We'll put in a groundskeeping place just at the back here. It's out of the way, kind of hidden. I also think maybe we'll extend this road a little bit further down, more like to there, because we want to extend probably the dorms as time goes on, but also we would probably want to put in a futsal facility. So all of our buildings can be placed on paths. They don't have to be placed on a road. And then now we kind of just try and work out a place to add one of the bigger buildings of this, which is our School of Law. We can have it on the road, We can even have it on the main road, which we're not going to do, but you can. We could place it right here, which would actually destroy the road, destroy our pathway. Could have it there. Actually, there doesn't seem too bad. Yeah, I like that. Alright. It's because it's so... We're starting off small. I do want to move up here as time goes on as well, but that might not really come to fruition for a while. What else do we need? Like, we've already hit the attractiveness and the students required. So what I'm going to do is go around and turn off our universities of the area. Just because the reason I'm turning them off is so I can come back just in case I do need to. There's another one there. And there's actually not one over here, but I might actually just place a generic university over there if they need it. So this is kind of like a weird roundabout, to be honest. That's pretty much what's going on here. We'll put in some more pathways, and then I think we got parks coming in later as well, so I won't put in parks at all. Just gonna put in... No, can't do that, can't do that. If I... Ah. Okay, apparently you can't just do that. There we are. I'm gonna bulldoze that. Can I get this? Yeah, I can get that through there. So hopefully this means people just come in as the time goes on. I don't think... Yeah, nothing really will happen for a while. Everything is set up. We're actually making money off that now. I might put in a sporting facility because we do have the space for it still. I might even paint the campus over here as well, because what I'm planning on doing is putting our sporting facility over here, because we win games based on how many people can get to our sporting match. So what I'm gonna do is, where's our districts here? I'm gonna just continue to paint this down, something like that. So now we have this area as our sporting facility. And the reason I painted it in, because I can actually just place these anywhere. It doesn't have to be in this area. It doesn't have to be in our campus. That's what I'm trying to say. It can be anywhere on the map. But if it's in our campus, it's actually a campus sporting facility. And while it's not in the campus, it's a citywide sporting team. I just want to fix this because it's annoying me. There we are. So we can't actually put a sporting facility here, I don't think, but I don't want to. I want to put in a nice sporting facility off here if I can. I'm planning on putting in... just look at space. We have space for pretty much all of them. Any of them, I mean, not all of them. We're not going to put all of them. I think American football is pretty cool. It's a very American university kind of style. We could put a track and field, which the university I actually go to has a track and field right next to its university. So that wouldn't be an incredibly bad idea. Aquatics is nice. I actually will put an aquatic center over here anyways, but that's not going to be a big priority as this game goes on. Basketball's small, which is good. I think I might just put in a American sporting facility like this one. I can always add a new spot for our basketball if I decide basketball. So as you can see, it's actually quite a nice stadium. We are now the university campus of Springwood Lions. So I'll come up with a new name for that. Maybe it's just gonna be University of Springwood. Yeah, that's what it's gonna be. Yeah, so USS. All right, it's now the American Army, isn't it? USS? No, I can't remember what USS stands for, but I don't think it's that anyways. So yeah, we. Maybe I should have made this road bigger, to be honest. Thinking about it, because that's a lot of people that want to come in here. Do I have? I was meant to put in I did put in a car park asset. I don't know where they go. Yeah, I don't actually know where the car park assets go when I put them in the game. Just gonna quickly scroll through, see if there's any. It's not in there. Tram depot, yeah, no, because I'm just hovering it. There we are. There's our car parks. So we have a really big car park, which I might put over here. Then we have a medium car park that I can put here as well. So these should just provide more parking for our people that want to come to the game. Not too sure why people are driving over here already. Unless we already have a game starting. We might do. Next game is on the 8th of the 6th. Well, actually, it's quite a while away. 2035. So just to help with traffic, I'm going to put pathways around here. Yeah. Where the heck are pathways here? So pathway. Can I just place these pathways anywhere? I can. So it's going to be university pathways. With no trees. Snapping, I want to not be on... Actually, I could probably just do this. It's up to 9 meters. Down again. Down again. And then we'll just put in a crossing here, I think. So, do I have that mod still? Yes, I do. Cool. I wasn't sure. Like, I don't know which one of my mods are still working and which ones aren't. So it seems like people are just rocking up for here right now. So yeah, what we'll go over right now is our varsity sports. So we are the Lions. You can change your team. So it could be the Springwood Alligators, the Springwood Broncos, the Springwood Buccaneers, the Springwood Chirpers, Eagles, or Spartans. I'll just show off what they look like, to be honest. Alligators, they all have their own look. So the Buccaneers, Broncos, Chirpers, which Chirpers is this little boy, so... Actually, I don't even know why Chirpers a boy to me, but yeah. Eagles and Lions, which we already are, and the Spartans. I think the Lions fit. Might go for a different color if we can. Go for like an orange would be nice. So we do have trophies. So every season, you have the possibility of winning a trophy. You can increase those with cheerleaders and coaching staff. And for every trophy you get, I think it's considered an academic. Oh no, it increases your attractiveness, I believe. So the team wins a trophy if they win most of the varsity sports matches during the academic year, including home and away matches. Winning trophies awards prize money increases attractiveness. Yeah, effects gained from a trophy degrade over time. So we're currently spending $4,000 on our on our sporting facility. There are policies we can also put on. So the sponsorship deals, once we become acclaimed acclaimed in our reputation. We have the advertisement campaign, which will increase the visitors by 20%, but also cost us $20 a week. Area locate. I don't know. Actually understand all those things, but I think it's just $20 a week. Yeah. And then fan club support, which is we increase the So we have free fan merchandise to the fans during the match, and organizes a fan club to fan club trips to away matches. Increases our odds of winning, which if you do win, you get like $30,000 per win, and then it costs you a bit more. So I'm gonna go for that one. I'm also going to put in healthcare, I believe. Hopefully that doesn't destroy our income. I'm gonna put in, I think Chile. Yeah, Chile does only $500, so it's not too bad. Which is another 7% increase, and also increases the attractiveness of our area. Coaching staff, I believe. What does it do? Effects is not instantaneous, but increases from 0 to 1% per coaching staff. So it increases our chance of winning matches, or home or away. So if we were to put in 25 coaches, you're spending 30,000. I'm not going to do that for now. I don't have that kind of money to be doing that. Another thing I want to do is to add a where are buses here? So I want to put in, we don't have any bus stops around here, which is why I'm going to put a bus stop there, bus stop right there, a bus stop in here, out the front right there, come back around to here, and then back around again. Because we currently have transport here, but no way of easily getting across. And if people do want to walk across, I will allow them with a pathway. So I hate that this is snapping to, I think it's road guidelines. Yeah, it is. I'm just going to go up. Actually, I don't want this to go up so early, I don't think. Just go up like that, and then I think this will be enough. No, it's not, because this is so raised. So I don't know if this actually has a bridge texture. It'd be cool if it did, but I don't think so. Oh, that's good enough. There we are. So now they can go from here to across here. There is a bus option as well. Just gonna mod this down a bit because that's a little high. I think they're about the same size now, which is nice. Because they're not gonna be able to walk across here. I don't think there is actually any crossings. Well, I'm turning them off anyways. Now there isn't crossing. How close into the academic year are we now? We are... Oh, I clicked away from it. Info. We are 24 weeks in. We're not actually making any money right now because we are spending a bit more than we're making. It's one of those things that I've kind of sacrificed just to allow us to be able to grow faster, and hoping that this will pay off a bit more. I'm hoping these are working, which is good to see. This car's just flying, which is nice. You know, he got the latest edition of the Tesla. Nuts. We have a little mascot. What the heck? I didn't know that. Yeah, so our next game starts on the 8th, which apparently these guys are going to be waiting out for a few days. So good luck to them. I don't know if these guys are parking, walking, traveling home. So these people just seem to be parking here and then traveling home, which is not really what I wanted, but that's alright. I'm going to put in a car park somewhere, just because it feels like you should have car parks at uni. Yeah, the car park there. There we are. So we have our buses that aren't really having many people come to. I'm going to change this. I don't not like that they're all different buses. So they're all going to be normal. Actually, they're going to be biofuel buses now because I'm just going to add a biofuel depot. And then remove, add. So I think these are all biofuel here. No, they're not. That's a school bus, just a random school bus that's been added. That's a biofuel bus. No difference, really. But they're quieter, I believe. Is the only thing that's different about them. Just going to put in the depot over here as well. Although that might cause traffic hell. Because this place is already a really bad design. Oh well. I'll look into that later. Our mailing service is going nicely, except for it's maybe a little bit too busy. Maybe we need another one. Although not all those trucks are in use. Holy crap, what? That is absurd to me that not all the trucks are in use, and that's... Maybe it's the other post offices putting their trucks there. But yeah. I don't know if I actually showed off what Eden Heights now looks like, but it's a pretty nice look. It feels like a really cool city, so I'm happy about that. Our IT area going well. I don't know how... Actually, I can go over this quickly. Trains, that's what I want. Trains are doing alright. Our high-speed rail is kind of useless at this point. No one's using it. I don't really know why no one wants to use our high-speed rail either. It makes sense to work, but I think it's just because it's not been built up over here yet. How much... Oh, these are bunching. Even though they're unbunching, supposedly. Because now it's stopping this guy. But yeah, campus info. Yeah, we've still got a long time to go, so we'll just speed this up a little bit. Actually, you can see that we're playing. It is the Springwood Lions versus the Westfield Lions. I wish it said our score, but you can see we have 715 people at the game out of 750, which is a good sign. As I said earlier, the more people you have, the more likely you are to win. Does it show? Oh yeah, you can see that it's like to the brim. Although I don't think the number's very correct. Because that stadium looks like it could easily hold like 30,000, not 750. But then 30,000 people from my whole 95,000. I'd have a really empty city and not enough parking. So, yeah. I guess this parking comes in handy for other things as well later. Because people can just park their stuff and go on their public transport. So if they need to go into the city, they can do that. I need more buses, I think. Or, actually, I think I'm just going to change these to bendy buses. I've changed my mind. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 buses. I wish there was a replace button, but there's not. So 7 buses. Remove the 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we are. So these are all going to leave, which is going to become a little bit of a pain, but hopefully not too bad. And then we should have new buses coming in. These people just get run over. I can't really add a pathway here. Thinking about it now. I do underground pathways. Yeah, let's do that, because pathways are probably going to be pretty handy. Oh wait, can you not go underground? Maybe you can't go underground with pathways. Oh no, you can. Okay, good. Oh, because my metro's here. Alright, well this is just gonna go... Yeah, okay, I've worked out what I'm gonna do. So it's gonna start off like this, go down 9. No, I can't do it there. Is this actually ever working? Has anyone actually ever used a taxi? Can I even see if they have? 6 people. So this can move to over here where it's actually just as useless. And we're gonna go back up to the earth, to the surface, I mean, to the earth. And we're just gonna go down and across and then up a bit if I can. Okay, I gotta keep going across a little bit and then up. Yeah, like that. Which means now our people can walk across, because I'm gonna turn off crossing on this part. Just because there's a lot of people trying to cross. They're gonna... These guys are smarter than I thought. I have no idea what I just did, but apparently they just yeet off into the distance. I do believe these are like a month-long match as well, which is a little interesting. But I guess it's really hard just to go, alright, that was the game done. It took me all of 30 seconds. Thank you guys for coming. But yeah, just gonna add another car parking spot over here too. Like a nice large car parking center over here. I might put 2 in, because I'm going to get rid of car parking on this road. And then this one, car parking. Is this a, no, this is road restrictions. There we are. What I could have done, actually, what I'm actually just going to do, because I should have thought of this first, was just... Now they can't park here for sure. Which would have just made more sense to me, but mistakes happen. So we do have... Wow, we have a lot of students coming here, and that's already full. The law of school is full. Or school of law, I believe, is actually how you say it. What is our next thing we unlock with this as well? Out of curiosity. So when we're renowned, we get the School of Medicine, and when we're prestigious, we get the School of Science. And until then, it's just little, like bookstores, laboratories, all that kind of thing. We still got ages to go. I'm gonna give an academic thing, and then just $10,000. I think we were earning 50, weren't we? Or was that just an influx, real quick influx? We'll have a look. That drops below negative, then I'll decrease the amount of research teachers we have. It does have traffic lights. Does it need it? Not really. It'll be fine. It's not building up, so it's not a big issue right now. I'm trying to work out if we have like lots of pedestrians trying to walk across, but we don't seem to be. Where are they going? They're still walking across here, so what I'm just gonna do is go across like this, down to, oh, yeah, I forgot what I was, oh yeah, that's what I was gonna do. Build up and across. Pathways should be there, but they're not. Bring this back up. Is that too low? Doesn't seem too low to me. Yeah, sure, let's do that. Alright, that doesn't look too low to me. I can't see a truck. No, this doesn't look to be anyone crossing through there. And then what I'm just going to do is add a pathway over here as well. Because pathways are our friends. Okay, this one might actually want to be raised a little bit. I get that. And then we just change this to no crossing, no crossing, no crossing. Hopefully this all works. Yeah, it looks like it is. It's a little bit further for them to walk because they can't actually cross here. It just means that traffic can flow better. How desperate these guys are just to cross the road. They're going all the way up here and crossing here. They shouldn't be crossing there. I get that they're crossing here, that makes sense. Does do a little bit to the garbage spot there, but he's alright. Yeah, it's fine. So now I can turn off, I think, all the crossings here. There we are. Now people have to use the pathways. It just, yeah, again, makes our traffic flow. So we did win our first game, $34,000 enough for our first match, which is good to see. What are these? Oh, okay. So come on, come all. Transport is free on match day. That's already a thing. Match day security. Hire security staff around to keep crime rate low. That's fine. We've got police and all that. Subsidized youth. Alright, by spending money on training young players, the team has increased odds to win. Applies to all stadiums, 9,000 per week, multiplied by the number of stadiums in your city. Don't really have 9,000 to spare right now, so maybe later on that can happen, but not right now. How's our parking going? I do like that I added a parking facility. Although they do some weird things. This guy's not even disabled. Look at this guy. It's actually a girl. You're not disabled? What are you parking in the disabled car parking spot for? Unbelievable. Some people. And they're just gonna go on the subway. Where do you work at, hey? Alright, I'm sure someone on Twitter's gonna find them and report them, so, you know, say goodbye to your job. It was nice, but sorry. Large car park, another one here. This is residential, yeah, there's a passenger, so with that happening, how many, oh my god. Maybe all our bus services just need to be changed to the bendy guys. Bendy boys. Yeah. Because that's a lot of people waiting here. Also, do I need to change this back? Because I did disable my bendy bus mod. No, it's still at 120, even though it was 119 I put in. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to change all these to bendy buses. These all yeah, they're all biofuel. If I do that, and then change this, okay, they're all being changed. Alright, I'm just gonna do that then. Where's my bus here? They're all now gonna be bendy. Actually, it's only, which color line's that? The pink one? Yeah, oh no, which one? Sheffield, oh, it's Mill Park. Mill Park. Actually, I'll just go through. Is this got a lot of people waiting? Yes. Alright, you're getting changed as well. I'm sorry. I'm just going to change them all. Screw it. It's probably going to provide a little bit more traffic, but it's also going to reduce traffic because the more people using buses, the less people that will end up being on the bus. This is a bendy bus. We have the front, the middle, and the back. It's actually 3 buses, or 2 buses. So that one's not going to fill up too much there, and I get that, but there's stops like this one where there are people crawling out of it. So hopefully, yeah, like this guy's got 92 on there already. Hopefully some hop off. Yeah, people hopped off and he's already filled up. 103 people hopped on there. So hopefully that just decreases the amount of people around. And then this one, I'm gonna change this to grass here. Just because I don't like the idea of people parking here. Considering there is a car parking spot right here. Currently there's not a lot of people, what's it called, walking across the road. They're just kind of walking right here and catching the bus. Where are you going? You're using to go to the university, going to Japanese garden. Where's that? You're going all the way over here. Okay, I don't get why. Using public transport to go to the supermarket, to go to university. Oh, because I have this university turned on. Oops. No, I don't. So how many people are actually going to a university currently? We have 2,000. Oh, actually we're full. So that tells me, actually, another thing to do. How many people in university? How many people do we have currently in university? We have 7,500, so we're going to need quite a few more dorms. I also need to add a study hall, I just realised. There. And there. So now I'll play that a little bit. Hopefully the capacity goes up. 3,000. How many do these add? 300. Jeez, that's not much. And then, if we can, I'm just gonna add a path through here. Just like that, and then we're gonna put in our study hall right there. Just because I think, yeah, this does add capacity as well. So currently this university can hold, I don't, why is it's here, okay. This university can hold 3,800, still not enough actually. Can get rid of that. I'm spending way too much money on healthcare for them. Considering there's already good healthcare in our city, doesn't matter too much, just decreases the amount of money we're spending. How many students do we have? Like 400 or 3,000, yeah. Water, again, water's just a pain. We'll get rid of that. There we are. Alright, how is this all going? People are a little crazy walking through here, but it's not blocking our traffic like it was previously. All this pathway's gone berserk. If I go, yeah, here, there's a lot of people walking in the underground. Just good to see. I guess I don't really have another choice because I can't walk across this. Just makes it look less busy than it really is. But yeah, you can see the current issue with our thing. The improved traffic transport thing doesn't work, so yeah. I honestly think I may have recorded a bit longer than usual. Hopefully it's not like 4 hours. I think it's maybe a 40-minute video. I forgot again to set my timer. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is our first look at the university's expansion, but also our first little university, the University of Springwood. It's going alright. We need to add more people, that's for sure. It's not adequate right now. It needs... how many more? Actually, no, that's elementary. We are currently 3,000 short, so I'm probably going to just extend down here. And then, yeah, I'm not going to do that now because I want to, but I need to stop myself. I could even just put the pathway down and build them on pathways, even though I said earlier that I'd rather it being here. That's fine. Yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, hit that like button. If you didn't, more like and dislike button. And catch any more of my content, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys next time.